Hello, everyone. Last thing before we check off and change those habits, change those routines, which is actually quite hard to do. And the most important thing as well is I talked about it in one of the other videos, finding a good or great why that's going to pull you towards your goals. So if we use the example of the sort of the cup theory, if you have an X amount of water in a cup and you wanted to get really fit, and you only had a certain amount of, and let's say this is your time or your effort or your energy, all the above basically, you have a certain amount of energy, effort, time that you can fill into your fitness cup or your health cup, and it's going to take away from everything that you have basically. So if you pour all that water in, then all of a sudden you don't have any of that water left for your career, your relationships, your family, your leisure time, your basically all the above. So there's all these different aspects that you have to focus on in life, but where you prioritize or the aspects that you prioritize is what you're going to get more of. So if it's more leisure time or more time where you get to relax, then you're going to have a nice relaxing time, but what's going to happen to fitness, health, finances, what's going to happen to career, relationships, family, like there's certain things that you're going to have to give up in terms of your priorities in order to achieve the goals that you set out to achieve. So having a strong why in relation to, let's say, your fitness goals, if you feel as if you're not healthy or you're wanting to make quite a big change in your health, then you're going to have to be okay with the sacrifices that come along with it. So building and finding a strong why so that you're accepting of certain things that you're going to miss out on, not necessarily in a major way, but it could be a minor way. If you go from doing 0 hours of cardio or weight training or coming to the gym, and then all of a sudden you dedicate 4 2-hour sessions a week to the gym, then all of a sudden that's 8 hours of time. So 8 hours of that cup, if we measure it in terms of water, that you no longer have to dedicate to leisure, watching TV, could potentially be your studies, could potentially be career. So all of a sudden there's less resources that you can utilize for those other aspects. So find a strong why, so strong that the reward or the thought of achieving that goal gives you the energy that you need to utilize resources and miss out on other things that you hold dear or you enjoy in life. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to find any more enjoyment. It more so means that there will be less resources, time, and energy that you're going to be able to dedicate to other things. So if we lead that into don't try and make the goal so dramatic that you utilize all the resources and you feel as if you're missing out on everything else in life, and having a strong why so you can do it just a little bit, then we've found a nice ratio there to hitting a successful goal. So not feeling like you're missing out on everything, but also having a strong enough why so you can use a little bit of those resources which you previously liked to use on other things, on health and fitness, on achieving that goal that is significant enough that it doesn't feel bad. And also the reward that you get from achieving that goal helps propagate more goals into the future. So small, steady steps, strong why, and if we combine these, then it should be consistent and you should achieve that goal in a timely fashion. So it can't be so little resources that you don't get results, and it can't be so much resources that you hate the whole process of getting there. A nice, fine combination of both so it can long-term be achievable for you.